rattle about. I've really enjoyed today, and what I hope to do in pulling this together today is show people that we can monitor infrastructure safely. We have got solutions that work now. We can plan. We can provide confidence. The change in work practices with the reduction in lookout working has been quite dramatic for many, and I understand that, changing customs and practices that are age-old. But we've got to look forward. If you look at the ability to find a problem before it is a problem, and then plan an intervention that you've scoped correctly, you've got the right tools, the right people, you're in safe access, your railway's going to be safer and more reliable. It's inevitable. I've got to say I've had great fun as well. I mean, certainly I remember me and Andy Bartlett in the front here, went to Derby and met Mark Chesney with the 153s, and they weren't the Rolls Royce of the fleet when they arrived, were they? I think Andy's foot went through the floor by accident, but they've genuinely very, very quickly, and I went back to Derby 2 or 3 times, I saw dramatic difference quickly. If I look at what Emily's done with Ava, quickly, Rail Hub, quickly, geofencing, quickly, we have got a reputation that isn't that. We've got a reputation that is slow, tortuous, difficult change. Why bother changing? Because it's really difficult. But you can do it, and we must do it, and we must do it faster. Because you can see the tools and the technology that are available to us now. And what I find, in my mind as well, what's really exciting is when you start bringing collaborations together, and you can see how visualization with planning, geofencing with work planning, and not leaving trolleys on the line, and all those sorts of things come together to provide us with Rupert mentioned with the safety framework this morning, assurance, checking, confidence, being confident that you know that you found the faults early, that you can fix your railway, you can keep your people safe, you can keep the assets safe. That is the safety, the safety framework that Rupert opened us up with this morning. And what everyone else here today is shown is that we don't have to do the same as what we've always done in order to drive safety, in a more effective way, and really harness technology. I can never ever imagine a railway that's monitored less. It's only ever going to get much, much more. So let's kind of ride the wave and go with it. Before we all pack up, I need to thank loads of people. These conferences they take a lot of effort to organise, and there are a team of people behind the scenes in the PWI that pull all this together. And I'm genuinely grateful because we've got a rolling programme of lunch and learns, conferences like this, online conferences. We did Glasgow the other week. It's a huge effort that's put in by by a small dedicated team. So I'd like to put on record my thanks to the people that continue to organise learning events such as this. So a round of applause to everyone who's done that. I'd like also to say thank you to all the presenters and exhibitors and sponsors today. Without that kind of support, this learning opportunity doesn't happen. So I mentioned earlier in my initial kind of opening speech about the discretionary effort and how that we should all look after and nurture the PWI, because it is a great institution for engineers and others that work on, in railway infrastructure. So thank you ever so much to the generosity of the people that have put together the presentations and got them in well early for the hybrid event. So thank you very much to the presenters, exhibitors and sponsors as well. So round of applause. And also, we've recorded the day today. So for those in your teams, if you go out of this room and think that person needs to know that presentation, that thing would be really useful to that team, we've got it recorded. So you can dip in and dip out of it such that you can then go and re-watch or show it to your team. So we've put this event on as a kind of free issue event because really, genuinely, there should be no real cost on safety. We should all be just dedicated to doing it, driving forward. And that's why we've done what we've done, to open up the event to as many people online, to record it, to invite people to attend. So thank you to everyone who's here in the audience today and those of you online also for attending. do consider the free recording and just think about who in your teams would benefit from the insight that we've provided here for everyone today. And I think that's just about it. So on that note, I'm going to wind everything up and say a final thank you from me. So thank you.